Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We've got our first video out of the new 3 Easy Aid units from the current Easy areas. Your boys finished the new SBR, I've done all the Easy areas, I now have to wait like an extra week for some more content. It's in a pretty slow period for global right now, but as I said before, it's okay because we're waiting for the 7-year anniversary, but I wish there was a little bit more to do than like the monthly Ultimate Clash and things like that. I'm not gonna lie, but we're waiting for the big one. So we've got the Easy A Great Saiyaman 2/1 because it is indeed an exchange unit. We're going to be running one rotation with the free-to-play Great Saiyaman and Videl to get all those links off, apart from one which is only a key link, which is fine. And then we've also got 2 Gotenks units on the team as well, so we can get some of that extra crit chance once you exchange into Gohan on this unit to increase the crit chance per special pose category on the team. But before we do hop into it, if you could do me a huge favor as always, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, that'd be very much appreciated. But let's hop into it and see what they can do. Okay, so here we are with them on rotation immediately. We're going to be seeing what they can do pretty much bare bones, because we literally only have one link active, which is the only link I'm pretty sure they don't share with the other Strength Great Saiyaman 1 or 2 or the Great Saiyaman and Videl, which is Signature Pose, which is only giving us Ki +2 and Attack +1.4% purely because it's at level 3. Before you level it up, it literally just gives you Ki +1. No, sorry, it gives you Ki +2. I was going to say Ki +1, so not really too concerned about that. But turn 1 with literally no attack links active, we have 171k attack stat and 105k defense, which I have to say is pretty good considering this is a free-to-play Easy A. There are no attack links active, just only a key link. We're getting an extra attack +1.4%, something like that. And turn 1 we have 171k attack stat and 105k defense. It's actually pretty good. Turn 1, that is pretty nice. So we're going to give them some orbs. And where are we sitting on now? 231k attack stat. I'm not going to lie, this is actually a really good start. I wasn't really expecting this. That's actually pretty good turn 1. What are we seeing on super attack? Again, no attack links, 1.4 mil. Understandable. I can't knock that. I can't knock that. Considering we have no links active apart from a key link, I can't knock them having a 1.4 million attack stat turn 1. Don't forget, again, it's a free-to-play Easy A, so even though, you know, they from what I'm seeing from the Easy A right now, and the wiki is pretty good, obviously with their stats being naturally lower, you know, they're not going to be having, you know, insane-looking attack stats and, you know, things like that. So that is one thing to take into consideration, but turn 1 for a free-to-play unit with 1 link active, which is a key link, it's not bad. We're going to go past the leader skills because you're probably not going to use them. I mean, to be fair, if you really don't have a I keep calling it special pose category lead, I guess the Ki +3 in HP and attack and defense +77% they give may be useful somewhere, but, you know, considering how hard the current content compared to these type of leader skills are, it's not going to be useful. So on super attack, before they do exchange, they lower enemies' attack and defense by 20% 3 times, which in an event like this, after like a few phases, we can't do that anymore. It's not bad, it's okay. On their passive, they do get attack and defense +150 at the start of turn, which is very nice. They also have a high chance of evading enemies' attack, which is a 50% chance to evade, which is always nice. You always, you know, you're never going to knock having an evade. We are also currently missing Battlefield Diva because, of course, it is essentially Great Saiyaman 2 and then exchanges into 1 or Gohan. So we are missing Battlefield Diva, which again is only a key link, so we're not really missing anything. But now with literally every other link active, which is, what have we got active? We've got Infighter, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, which is important, Patrol, Courage, and Shatting the Limit. So Infighter is giving us attack +10% and all enemies -10% on defense as well. Patrol is key, Hero of Justice is, to be fair, Hero of Justice is actually attack +25%, which is actually really nice, especially for a free-to-play unit. Signature Pose is Ki +2, Courage is Ki +1, Shatting the Limit is Ki +2. So a lot of their links are key links, but Hero of Justice is actually a very nice link to have active right now. And that's put us on a 250k attack stat. A 250k attack stat and 117k defense. That's actually really, really nice. Are they boosting anything right now? Just to actually let me check. An attack and defense and a transformer cricket at plus 18%. Okay, so we're actually getting a minor support boost, but considering what I have on my account, these were the best units I could link them with. So, I mean, I could have linked them with Great Saiyaman 4. Because I don't have the LR Great Saiyaman 1 or 2, because I just couldn't be bothered to do the grind. So, you know, they would only be losing, what was it, 15, 18%, something like that it was? They'll be losing 18% attack and defense, which to be fair isn't a lot. So you're still talking over a 240k attack stat, and you're still talking like 110k defense. So it's not doing a whole lot. But so far, these two are looking actually pretty good. I think the only thing that's going to let them down is the categories you run them on and their links. Their links aren't the best, unless you're linking them with other versions of themselves. But a 2 million attack stat on this unit, is actually quite nice. 1.7 million crit. But yeah, that is going to be a kind of a major flaw, even though they are looking, as I said, pretty good, is their links. Their link set just isn't good unless you're running them with other variants of Great Saiyaman 1 or 2 units. So, you know, that is kind of a little bit of a letdown considering so far they are looking good. But in terms of other stuff they do get a plus 50% on defense when performing a super attack, which is multiplicative, which means that defense plus 50% on super is going to make their defense jump up quite a bit, which again, for a free-to-play EZA, puts their defense in a pretty decent spot, if I do say so myself. And then attacked enemies attack minus 20% defense. Sorry, attacked enemies attack minus 20% for 2 turns, which is okay. It's not going to do a whole lot for you. You know, they're still going to be packing heat when it comes to, you know, the harder events if you were to take them there. So that attack minus 20%, it's not going to be doing a whole lot. And then special pose category allies get key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 30%. So they are a special pose category support, which is nice. I know it's not the most, you know, it's not the best category in the game, but, you know, you have the likes of EZA Fizz Go Tanks, you have the Int Transforming Go Tanks, you have all of the Ginyu Force units after their EZAs are amazing. Not to mention, in a few months' time, you got Dokkan Fest Ginyu and the 2 support units of the Jason Burton, the Raccoon, and Goldo, who are also very good. But then, once again, even though they are a support for special pose category, and they are very good units that I've listed, as I said, unless you're linking them to other variants of themselves, then you're not really going to be linking them very easy. Probably hence why they have so many, you know, key links in their link set, but, you know, it kind of is what it is. So we got the transformation off, which even their exchange conditions are actually pretty good. The exchange can be activated when facing only one enemy. So, you know, unless you have one enemy with SBR and ESBR left, then you can get it off there. But before that, obviously not, which is a bit of a shame. But whose HP is 58% or more, starting from the 3rd turn. So their exchange conditions are even pretty decent. So once they have indeed exchanged and we have Gohan out, he now has key plus 3 and 158% attack and defense at the start of turn. So we're on a 234k attack stat and 104k defense. Again, we are getting a little bit extra from the Great Saiyaman and Videl, which is again only like 15-18%, which isn't going to do a whole lot. The attack stat is still looking pretty good. I do say so myself. So now on super attack, when he supers, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So that's by 50%. That's actually really nice. That is really nice. We're going to give you some orbs. We're going to let this play out. We're going to see what type of attacks that you're putting out now. We do still have the majority of our key links active, apart from Z Fighters and Brainiacs, which Z Fighters is attack plus 15% and Brainiacs is attack and defense plus 10%. So we're missing 2 attack links. So we're missing what, 25% in total, but 3.2 million attack stat. That's actually pretty good. That, for a free-to-play EZA, that is actually really good. There are some EZA category leads that do that type of damage. To be fair, hell, even the transforming SSB does that type of damage on super, but then don't forget, he does get loads of additionals. I just want to throw that in. I'm not saying these two are just as good, but for a free-to-play unit, just over 3 mil is pretty good. And with Z Fighters and Brainiacs active, you're probably looking like 3.5 million attack stat, which, again, very, very good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I did not expect these EZAs to be that good. So on top of the attack and defense plus 158% to get at the start of turn and key plus 3, which definitely is going to be handy if you're going to use this unit. Getting that additional key plus 3, especially because it does look like they lose some key links, or he, because it's now Gohan. But he also does actually gain the shock in speed key link as well. In his passive, he does get an additional attack and defense plus 58% in form of super attack, which again is probably why his attack stat shoots up a bit, because again, that is multiplicative, which means again, his defense after supering, especially with the 58% on super attack, on top of the 158% at the start of the turn, that's multiplicative, and then greatly raising attack and defense for one turn on super. Even their defense is in a pretty good spot for a free-to-play unit. It's actually pretty good. As I said, the only thing that lets this unit down, even when transformed, is the links. They're just not the best of links to get active all at once. I'm not gonna lie, they're just not the best links to link with other units. But he does get attack plus 10% and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 5% per special pose category ally on the team. So if you did run a full special pose category team, that means you would have a 60% extra on attack, which is very nice, which means you're probably looking at like a 4 million attack stat, if I'm being honest, or very close to it. And then on top of that, there's a 30% chance to crit on top of the dupe system. So we do have this Gohan on the team who is supporting right now for movie heroes, which they do go on. It's pretty much the only reason why they're here. And I'm actually going to use an Usher because the Great Saiyaman and Videl unit actually isn't on this category. I only brought them here purely for links. So right now with the support and after greatly raising our attack and defense last turn, we're on a 265k attack stat, 119k defense. I'm impressed. I am actually thoroughly impressed with this unit. It's actually pretty good. I don't know how often you're going to be using them again because of the poor link set and the categories they go on aren't amazing. 3.7 mil with support, with the link skills active that we're missing in Z Fighters and Brainiacs. Yeah, you're probably looking at like a 4 million attack stat with support. And then if we had a full special pose category team, which is an additional attack plus, actually probably self-excluded potentially. Actually, no, I think it would state that. So an extra attack plus 50, 60%, you're looking at like a 4 million attack stat just over with support. Like in that region, which is, I'm not gonna lie, thoroughly impressive. It is thoroughly impressive. As I said, when you think this unit is a free-to-play unit, it's looking pretty good. As I said, the only downside is the link set pre and post transformation. I would say the link set in general does actually get slightly better. You know, getting Z Fighters and Brainiacs gets additional attack and defense, but even in general, getting those off, definitely not the easiest. And then the categories, of course, goes on Peppy Girls because, of course, it actually starts off as a Great Saiyaman 2 unit. And then, you know, you also have Majin Buu Saga, which we are primarily on. I mean, if you have LR Great Saiyaman 1 or 2, that is definitely going to help them, but I don't. Movie heroes, I mean, there's a lot of great units on movie heroes, and again, when it comes to that link set, you're only going to link them with themselves. And then, yeah, that kind of puts you, kind of puts the team at a disadvantage. You have Earthlings, Special Pose, Defender of Justice. Of course, they've got a Special Pose category very nicely, but then, again, unless you're running them with another version of themselves, they're not going to link very well. But this is a pretty good unit. It's just very, very restrictive in terms of actually using it. But I'm actually impressed. If you were to fully accommodate this unit is actually putting out very good numbers for a free-to-play unit and has pretty good defense. Just as I said, that link set and the categories they go on with that link set, it does hinder them quite a bit, but it is a very good unit. Really embracing the superhero, you know, justice and everything. I have vengeance, you know. That's basically what we're doing here. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys, and push.